All right, I've decided to use this controller from the OmniBot project, and it is completely open source. All of the software, all the hardware, the CAD files for the PC board, schematics, everything is open on this board, which is great. A couple of AAA batteries in it. I've replaced the software because I want to be able to control everything myself, and so I'm able to talk to the sorry about the dryer over there. I'm able to talk to the display. Now, these 4 buttons are on a string of resistors, and so they're all open right now, and you get a value of 4095 with an open circuit. If I press this button, it gives me a 23 count, 2348 count, and this button gives me a 23 count, this button gives me a 3320, and this one gives me an 800. So I've decoded those, so when it sees this value, it says, that's the 1 button, that's the 2 button, that's the 3 button, and that's the 4 button. So I'm able to decode the 4 buttons. Okay, great. Now these 2 buttons, if I press this button, I'm having it run the vibrator motor, which is right here. And I'm saying that's button 11, just for fun. Now if I push this button, it runs the beeper, and I decode that as button 12. So I'm able to talk to the buttons. I'm able to talk to the buzzer, which is the pulse modulated streaming to descend it. Able to talk to the vibrator motor. Able to talk to this LED when I push this button. Or is it this button? Oh, I thought it was lighting up that light as well. I have to check that in the code. Anyway, I'm able to talk to that LED. This LED I don't have control over. It turns on automatically when either the buzzer goes or the beeper goes. That light turns on. Okay, so the only other thing can control here, well, there's other things I can. There's a port here for external things, but on the board right now is the joystick over here. So there's a joystick and a push button on that. So if I push that down, it goes into a different mode, and I'm able to read the A to D values off of the resistor strings here. So in the X direction, it goes down to about 500 and over to about 3000. The Y goes down to 390 and up to about 4, goes all the way up. And they're not equal. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they're not equal. It's kind of crazy, but they go from that low to that high. So anyway, but I'm able to read them and I'll be able to use them. So yeah, so there you go. And I actually ordered a second one of these because I like it so much. So we will deal with that when it comes. And yeah, there you go. It is an ESP32C3 V room or W room. Yeah, ESP-C3. The ESPs are kind of weird. There's a whole bunch of them. There's the C3s and the S3s and the nons, and there's all kinds of versions. You have to figure out which one is the correct one in order to program the right way. But it does have the Wi-Fi on it, so I'm going to be able to communicate. So this will become my transmitter, or my sender, I guess, is what the terminology is. And I'll be able to send different commands depending on what buttons I press here. Press one of these buttons, goes back to the original part of the program. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It is a USB-C programmable. I have a little magnetic interface here on it, but yeah, I do like it.